What's up, guys? Palutenasarmy episode. It's 10 because it's 10.5 or 2 or 10 Redux. It's me along
podcast.
Yeah. So Vane's here. What's up?
Not too much, man. Glad to be back.
Yeah, you hop. We'll talk about this in a second. And then Jeff. What do you want to call yourself?
I'm Jeff. Hi.
I thought we decided that he was Bane Guru.
No, we went through this last.
I'm actually Jeff X SD, but that's a whole other story.
You're never gonna hear why. Okay, so so what happened is we were all gonna record our usual podcast on Saturday, and then Vane's headset didn't work, and then so me and Jeff just did one, and it didn't come out as well as I'd imagined because obviously I talked for 2.5 hours about my E3 stuff, and all we needed was Jeff's thoughts, and I ended up just being redundant from the last podcast. And I bit my lip, so I had I stuttered quite a bit because I was trying to avoid that. But no, so we'll do this again and hopefully get all this stuff out of the way. This is weird that we're recording on a Tuesday.
I kind of don't mind it. It's got a different feel to it.
Yeah, I don't know if do I need to edit this and put it up tonight, or should we just no? Well, yeah, I guess because I don't want to make it too late. So I did talk about, so I guess get this out of the way. We did talk about site problems. We didn't have enough to pay for the domain. It's looking like we're okay on that now. Not entirely sure. We're like 90% sure that's okay and 10% sure that's not. But we'll get back to you. With that out of the way. So what's been going on here? So I mean, what have you guys been doing in the gaming world?
In the gaming world specifically, I've primarily been playing a little game there, League of Legends.
Oh man, that game's awesome.
Now see, hear me out. I played it way back during its initial beta because, I grew up with StarCraft, Warcraft, so I actually played the original Aeon of Strife and Defenders of the Ancients. And so I went into this game, kind of already knew what I was expecting back then, thought it was alright, didn't mind it, flash forward to now, and two of my good friends there, they're like, oh, you gotta play this with us, I'm like, alright, so I sit down, get back into this game, and it's kind of changed somewhat for the better, somewhat for the not. I'm kind of digging it.
Yeah, my friends, last year, I'd say around this time, or maybe even earlier, they just got so into League of Legends, it's not even funny. For those of you out there who don't know what League of Legends is, Ben, how would you describe it?
Basically, it's sort of like how to put it? It's
kind of hard to explain.
Yeah, unless you've actually played like the original DOTA or AOS, it really is hard to explain. I suppose you could think of it like a sort of co-op hack and slash RPG that is both, what's the term I'm looking for? Persistent, and yet it resets itself. Like, basically, when you play the game, you have a set level for yourself. You'll level up as you play through the game, earn experience from winning and losing, all that usual jazz. However,
let me just make this clear. A game it's like a Call of Duty match. It's like how long a game is, kind of. Just to put it like that. It's not like a full-fledged RPG. Right.
Yeah, it's sort of like your usual versus modes and other kinds of games there. You sit there, you play a match, and then you go back to how things were. And then that's sort of the persistent aspect is as you play all these matches, you gain a collective amount of XP, you gain a collective level up, which gives you all these different little bonuses that extends to all the characters. But the actual gameplay itself, you all pick from like this big pool of heroes. Now, the pool of heroes you get, you either have to buy them or you can actually earn in-game points to unlock the heroes, which I think is a very cool idea because who the hell wants to actually spend money? But anyways.
Now, here's my question. When I was playing, every single week they'd have a slew of free characters. Are they still doing that?
I don't know. I have only been playing it for about a week now. They turn around, and I know they give you access to some free characters. Like, lately I've been mastering Caitlyn there.
Okay, yeah, they're still doing that then. I play as a Moo personally. He's just the best.
I haven't gotten around too much to playing with him. I have also used Viger there. He's not too bad.
Yeah, I think my friend liked using him. Yeah, I have a whole slew of friends in my school who every once in a while still play, and I'm going to try to get back into it. It is for PC and Mac, actually. There's a hidden Mac client that you really have to dig deep to find, because Riot Games does not have it officially on their website, because it's still technically in closed beta. But if you can find the download link, you can play it on a Mac and also on a PC, of course.
But there you go.
I would definitely suggest it. It's a really fun game. Though you're going to have the most fun if you start out with other people, because it's not really a game that you can have a complete amount of fun by yourself. It's best enjoyed with friends.
Kind of yes, kind of no. I think more importantly, for beginners is that they play against bots first and not actually go into the PvP aspect of it.
Oh yeah, you can get really screwed up in PvP, especially if you play. If you have friends that are higher level than you, like me, you can get really fucked up.
Yeah, most of the people running around the actual PvP servers are all like maxed out gear and all these different runes going on and crazy shit happens. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it gets pretty ridiculous at higher levels. All my friends are in ranked matches now. They got to that level, which is like level 30.
Yeah, I'm only level 8 right now. That was starting out at level 5 when I last left off.
Yeah, it's a time-consuming game if you really want to get up to like the ranked matches, which I've heard are insane. But yeah, so it's a game that both me and Vane do recommend. So
I like that awkward silence there. Okay. So I don't know.
I tried filling it up.
I was gonna say something, but I let it go. Dead air.
It wouldn't be a palutenasarmy podcast without some awkwardness.
That was a lot longer than I expected for you to say.
Okay, I'll just say mine real quick. I've been switching back and forth between Battlefield Bad Company 2, and Black Ops, so that's really it.
Isn't that a disgrace, Vane?
A little bit, yeah. I just don't get how you can go from a mindless shooter like Black Ops to something that actually requires a bit of skill like Battlefield.
It's not that difficult, to be honest.
Which, I'm actually excited to get my Xbox back to play some Bad Company now that everyone's playing it again.
Yeah, I definitely have fun with Bad Company, but I don't know.
Although, speaking of Battlefield, I just want to bring this up real quick. EA is actually under a lot of fire for what they're doing with the pre-orders of Battlefield 3.
What are they doing?
There's, like with the first game, there's a pre-order for extra content. Now, originally, it was just like you got extra unlocks of the stuff that's already in the game. However, apparently, the only way you can get certain things in Battlefield 3 is if you pre-order it. Like, there's actually going to be a few different maps and a special weapon that will only be obtainable through pre-order. And fans are mass rioting about this because... and these are people that already had the game pre-ordered, saying, no, we don't want that, and got rid of their pre-orders.
So, I mean, let's look at it this way. I absolutely despise shit like that. I think to get physical items for pre-order, that's fine, like actual real-life things. But in-game shit, that needs to go. Everyone needs to have the full same game. If you get maybe... I mean, if it's like the VIP pack or like the Gears of War flashback map where you get this stuff for free if you get it like new, but you have to pay $5 or $10 to get it if you get the game used, that's fine. But to get exclusive stuff, that needs to go.
Yeah.
And there, you said an exclusive map?
Yeah,
that's
was like
really
two
stupid.
Maps as well as a weapon that you can only get if you pre-order.
Yeah, so the map thing is really stupid. Which, man, Battlefield 3 cannot afford to piss off anyone. Because
it's coming out at a very bad
time. No. It's coming out at a crucial time. They did it. It's not. You can't say it's a bad time because they did that on purpose. Battlefield 3 is.
Yeah, I know, but it's going right up against Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is they
as
can't.
As much as I'd like Battlefield to be beat out Call of Duty. Call of Duty's easily gonna take
Oh
out
well, no matter
Battlefield.
what, Call of Duty is gonna win. But I mean, the argument more is how much of a chunk can Battlefield take. But it's absolutely. What's the word here? I can't think of the word, but you know, it's like they can't piss off anyone because they need every sale they can get for this game to give them a leg up on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And
It's almost like they're burning the bridges that helped build them.
Yeah, but I mean, like they're. I mean, I'm loving it because they're shit talking Call of Duty so badly right now. Like I love it, but to hear this stuff go on now, it's like, dude, you guys, okay, cut the shit, and you guys can't do that. Sorry, like you guys need every sale, and if you piss off more like one person, that person's probably gonna go to Call of Duty. It's like I don't even know. Like it's gonna be interesting to see if they can fix that.
Yeah.
I would love to see Battlefield 3 take a huge chunk out of Call of Duty, but first things first, get rid of that pre-order shit. That needs to go.
Agreed.
If they make it so that you can no, not even pre-order. They need physical items for pre-order, and if you want to buy the game new and it's like limited edition Bad Company 2 where you get the VIP, that's fine. That's fine. Just get rid of the pre-order shit. That needs to go in.
What have you been playing?
My power brick is still gone, so I haven't really been playing anything. I've been just.
What would you be playing if you did have your power brick?
I still need to finish a review of Naughty Bear. I need to get a few indie reviews out. Basically, it's gonna suck because while I'm gonna play Bad Company here or there, I need to do a lot of reviews to catch up on. Speaking of things, I'm looking to review Magic the Gathering because that one comes out. I need to look into that, but no, like there's a lot of stuff I need to be playing. I've been dabbling in my PSP because of that. I got the Little Big Planet PSP on there. It's all right.
I need to get that on my PSP.
Oh, Vinny, we need to talk about the PS3 stuff after this though.
Yep.
And then I'm playing a few games on my iPhone. Peggle more likely, like Peggle and this one brick game I got. So let's go. I guess I'll segue into this really quick before we move on. If you're looking to do reviews, talk to me. I'll try to hook you up. We need more reviewers on the website for the summer, and we actually got a handful of people from other means contacting us. Like for the first time, we actually got people straight up contacting us with the contact bar. So yeah, if you're interested, talk to me. We're looking for PC, Wii, and mobile gaming people. We'll gladly take up the PS3 and 360 people also, but I mean like. Me and Vane are holding down those forts all right as it stands. But we'll of course, the more the merrier. All right, so what's up? So what else do we want to talk about? E3, actually.
Yeah, let's get right into E3.
All right, so...
because we can go into our segues later.
Did you listen to the podcast, Vane?
I haven't had a chance, no.
All right.
It's been crazy over here.
All right, so sorry if I'm redundant then, because I'm going to reiterate some of my points here. All right, so let's try to keep this compact. How can we do this?
Just
no,
because everything.
Yeah, let's not just ask as a whole. Microsoft press conference. What quick thoughts, Vane? What do you think?
They had a press conference?
All right.
There you go.
All right. Okay. And you and Jeff, quick thoughts. Keep it quick.
Decent. Halo 4 was surprising. Everything else was meh. And there you go.
All right. So we thought, okay, highlights here. I didn't even care. The press conference didn't start for me until 5 minutes in, until not Black Ops, Modern War. It doesn't even fucking matter. Black Ops 2 left the stage. So I didn't care at all for that. Is it safe to say that we're all looking forward to Tomb Raider?
It looks interesting.
I'm looking forward to that.
I don't know.
A different style with it, but
Dude, that game was grim as hell. I'm looking forward to that. What else came up on here? Mass Effect 3. What do we think?
Always excited for that.
I still haven't even gotten around to playing the second one. So.
You need to.
You
Okay,
to
so
do that immediately.
so I put off because my friend let me borrow the second one around April last year, and I put it off because I thought, oh, this is all right. I'll play it when I get time though. I bought it in October and didn't touch it until December. That was a big mistake. That game was phenomenal.
Vane, if you play Mass Effect 2, I'll play Phoenix Wright.
Alright, fine.
No, you know what though? You're gonna love it because of the characterization. I mean, we've talked about this. Okay, so here again, I know this is the thing about you, Vane. I know easily what shit you're into because I knocked out 2 things for you. You're into Marble Hornets and We're Alive now, pretty much.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: you're gonna love Mass Effect 2. The characterization in that game is pretty epic.
You know what? You haven't steered me wrong yet.
No, let's go.
I'll take your word for it.
Let's go 3 for 3.
I would though recommend you get it on PS3 because it comes with a shitload of more content.
Oh, I'd do that anyways. I want my trophies.
Yeah, which I mean, I would say otherwise if it was December last year because I got all the DLC for 200 points each. So it was pretty nice. But no,
the DLC is really fun.
What was it?
The DLC is really fun.
Oh yeah, the only DLC that we talked about this before, Overlord is the lamest.
Yeah, Overlord's kind of weak.
But everything else is all right. I need to check out Arrival still. So what came out after that? It was Gears of War 3, I believe.
I don't think we even need to talk about how excited we are for that.
Yeah, we had our Gears of War 3 thing. Actually, though, I watched an interview the other day with IGN and Rod, the guy from Epic, and they showed the second half of the demo that they had at the press conference. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but do you know that they're kind of doing they're doing like multiple timelines in that game?
That could go either way.
So I mean, remember in the demo, they had them taking out the Lambent Earthworm or the Riftworm, and remember when Cole drops all those tickers on him?
Kind of.
That's how they blow that thing up. So basically, at the end of the demo, they blow it up because they dropped tickers on him. And then what happened after that was they showed Baird. They showed the group that was with Baird. They showed them up there and how they get to the point where they drop the tickers on him. So you play as Dom and Marcus and whoever else is with him, and then you play as Baird.
Yeah, I did kind of hear about that actually.
Yeah, and then you play it directly as Cole and Baird. So I mean, you get multiple timelines there.
I personally can't wait to play as Cole and Baird.
Yeah, the way Baird, I think I couldn't hear it over them, but I mean they all look pretty cool. By the way, Big S Carmine's with Cole and Baird, so it's gonna be interesting to play with them.
Live or die.
Oh, I really hope he fucking lives.
Same here.
I think
it would be awesome. I think it would just be awesome for the last game if he lives.
Yeah, not either that or if he goes out, he has to go out huge. But we talked about this, I believe. All right. So what else do we have on the agenda here?
Unless anyone else actually really cares about what Microsoft had to say during the event, we should probably go on.
No. So Kinect. I don't own a Kinect, so I don't care.
I own a Kinect, so I semi-care.
And Vane barely owns an Xbox, so he can barely care.
There's so much I care about Kinect.
Well, no, they are still, regardless of what anyone thinks, they're still trying to sell me a Kinect. Like that's the thing. But the way they're doing it is not working because I made a rant about this on Gaming Irresponsibly. If you want to check it out, I called it Microsoft quit trying to sell me a Kinect. Basically, what my point is, I mean, yeah, I get it. I get that they're trying to sell me it because it's fucking basics of marketing. I get that. But the thing is, they cannot multitask. Like half that press conference, it felt like over half that press conference was Kinect centric, which is not what it should have been. Because I mean, it's making it feel like, oh, so I can't. Is it getting harder for me to buy normal games on my Xbox? Because remember, they're trying to make it a separate platform, but it's not a separate platform. So I mean, yeah, if I don't like the Vita, I can just avoid the Vita section of the store altogether. But when I go to the 360 section, there's going to be Kinect games there too. I can't just easily avoid this if I don't like it. So I mean,
they're just really trying to compete with Nintendo, which they really shouldn't.
Well, I mean, they're getting that. No, well, they're getting that success. So, I mean, it's good, but I mean, the fact that they wasted so much time with Disneyland, Sesame Street, and Fun Labs when they could have announced cloud. They could have announced a cloud. They had cloud saving, and they had the Summer of Arcade coming up. Which, I mean, if they really want to connect stuff, there's Fruit Ninja Connect there too.
Here's the point I want to make: the people who they're trying to advertise to with the Connect are probably not watching E3.
Well, no, that's for their trade people though. They're trying to make it like, okay, so their trade people know, or their you know what I mean. It's a trade show, so all their fucking marketing people know that. Okay, so this is family centric, but it's not for us. Like we've grown to think that E3 is for us, but it's not essentially. But you know, I don't want to get into a big argument. We have a lot of.
Might not be for us, but the people who are watching it are us. So.
Yeah. So you know, but here it is. So here's the. Oh no. So Halo Anniversary. So I'm the only one that played Halo Combat Evolved here. Am I?
No, I played it.
What do you think of that game?
I didn't care for it.
You didn't care for it? What? Wait. When did you play it though?
Way back when it first came out.
Oh really?
Yeah. I played Halos 1 through 3. I just don't care for them.
See, I don't know though, because the story is what hooks you in the first one.
It just didn't do it for me.
Huh. Are you gonna try out the Halo Anniversary collection?
Fuck no.
Huh. No, that disappoints me though, because
slightly bewildered Adrian.
No, that disappoints me because like Halo 1 is actually like story centric.
I just could not get into it.
Well, weren't you also in like 4th grade?
Older than you are.
You're not older than me, are you?
Yeah, I am.
How old are you?
He's like 42.
You're 42?
No, I'm 20.
Well, yeah, okay, so you were in 5th grade then. Well, no, what year were you born?
90.
90? What the fuck? No, but, well, you were in 5th grade, so still.
Yeah.
I don't know. Give the game another shot sometime.
I refuse.
Just try it. Fuck
No.
it. I'm going 4 for 4 here, dude.
It's not gonna happen.
You're not going to stop me in suggesting you shit until you firmly, like...
Well, I guess I'm not playing Phoenix Wright anymore.
What the fuck does that have to do with Halo? The original agreement was for Mass Effect.
Yeah, no, dude. Just try it, like, I don't know. It's... Because, I mean, yeah, if you play Halo 2 and Halo 3 for the story, you're fucked. Because you don't know what the fuck's going on after that. But,
oh, yeah, I tried playing Halo 3 story, did not know what was going on.
man.
Alright, Adrian, I will do you this then. I will go back and I will replay the first game, and not only that, I will write articles about my opinions on it.
We should do a versus article. You know what? Actually, you know what? Let's start off our podcast with the Halo 1 thing. Remember how we were going to do the new podcast?
Yeah.
We should do that.
Alright. So, give me about a week or so to play through Halo 1.
You know what, though? You're going to feel dated on that, though. I actually, I was feeling Halo nostalgia before I set my Xbox off, and I went to play some more Halo 1. I played the second level, and even though I fucking enjoyed it, because I love Halo 1, that shit, it's slow and dated right now.
Yeah, I still go back and play the original Siphon filter. I don't think I have to worry
I think you, of all people, don't let dated games get to you.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, be weary, because the gameplay has aged, because Halo has basically just fucking been refined. But yeah, you'll just check that out. I don't know, though, because, I mean, seriously, Halo is surprisingly the one game that I've gotten so deep into the story with. More so than any other game. Like, I've gone out of the way to read novels on it. I fucking comb the wiki. Every time Sam tries to bring up, did you see? I'm sure because fucking Jeff, you see every fucking argument between me and Sam. Did you see the time when Sam? I said, "Wow, 2 Halos announced at 1 E3. That's weird." And then Sam tried to tell me that ODST and Reach were announced at the same year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, "No, Sam, ODST was announced in 2008." And then he tried to be clever with me, but you should never be clever with me when I know my Halo shit. So he goes, "No, you're wrong. ODST." No, he's like, Recon was announced in 2008, which, in case you didn't know, Halo 3 ODST was originally called Halo 3 Recon.
Yep.
And he's like, Halo 3 Recon was announced in 2008. And he's like, shut up. Recon was changed to ODST in 2008. Like, I just know so much Halo trivia that it's ridiculous.
Like, that's not even knowing Halo trivia. That's just common knowledge.
No, because
Sure.
it was no, that's not common knowledge. No,
It's common knowledge, in my opinion.
no. So
Well, apparently I lack common knowledge.
Yeah.
Then.
Yes,
No.
you do, and you don't play Mass Effect 2, so therefore you lack common knowledge.
I'm telling you that.
Who hasn't played Phoenix Wright?
Mass Effect 2 is a better game. I don't care what you say.
So
You in the
first of all, Jeff, go download fucking Phoenix Wright for $5 on the iPhone. I don't see the problem there. Second, because Vane, again, I know your shit. If I feel like Halo there's a lot to get into. Bungie just is shit at storytelling after Halo 1. I enjoyed Halo 2 primarily for the multiplayer. I played the single player most in Halo 2 also, but I mean primarily for the multiplayer. And Halo 3's single player and multiplayer weren't that great. So I mean,
right. Man of my word, give me about a week or so. I'll play.
Go in it with the complete open mind and interest that you want to know more about the shit.
I'll pretend like I'd never even heard of it before, and this is my first time experiencing it.
Yeah, and I'll give you a heads up.
I actually do.
And I'll give you a heads up. I also agree with you. The library is a horrible level.
All right.
Any level with the flood is horrible. But you know what? We talked about Halo there because we're gonna go on our Halo topic here. Halo fucking 4. Fucking highlight of the motherfucking show for me.
It's to me the only announcement at E3 that I did not see coming.
Yeah, I mean
Really?
because we all thought the Halo anniversary was gonna basically be it. Because we all expected the Halo announcement, but I mean we all thought, oh, Halo anniversary, all right, cool, and then we got it. But fuck, if it hadn't been spoiled for me like half an hour before the show started.
That would have been the biggest thing.
That would have fucking blown the fuck out of my mind. Because we talked about this on the podcast that we tried to record was I felt like I'm fucking 15 again because I fucking like cheered like vocally when Halo 4 was the trailer came out. And then when Smash Bros was fucking announced, like the fucking highlights were Smash Bros in fucking in Halo 4. It's like, what the fuck? If you didn't know, Halo 2 and Smash Bros. Melee were my hotness back in the day. I played nothing but those two games.
Oh, Melee, good time.
Melee,
We can discuss that when we get to the Wii U.
Yeah.
Wii U.
That, god damn it. Alright, so, but no. Halo 4. I'm fucking hyped for it.
Yay.
Yeah.
I am so fucking ready to play as Master Chief again. It'll be 5 years when Halo 4 comes out that we last played as Master Chief.
Oh wow, I feel old.
Yeah. I remember when I got Halo 3. I didn't own an Xbox, by the way. I didn't own a 360 when I bought Halo 3. I still bought Halo 3 on launch day, though, because what happened was my girlfriend at the time had a 360, and I had a Wii. And I was like, hey, you want to trade consoles for like a week so I can play Halo 3? She's like, yeah, sure, of course. And so we met outside Target. I had Halo 3 in my hands. I had a 360 in my hands. I had the biggest smile on my face. I also bought a 12-pack of Gamer Fuel, which is the most delicious soda, by the way. Go follow Mountain Dew Gamer Fuel on Twitter if you like that soda, because we're hell-bent on bringing that shit back.
I'm a Dr. Pepper guy. So.
Dr. Pepper is delicious, but
I'm a plain Mountain Dew guy.
Mountain Dew, like, no, Eric, those sodas are great, but I mean, Mountain Dew Gamer Fuel was basically a giant gummy bear in soda form.
No, what was a giant gummy bear in soda form was that Midnight Mountain Dew they had.
No.
That was Gummy Bear.
No. It legitimately was a giant gummy bear in this one. But no, getting off topic here. But no, I was so excited to play Halo 3. And as much as I liked the game of Halo 3 at launch, I didn't really like it afterwards. But like, I don't know. There's just something so fucking nostalgic. Is like, I remember beating Legendary on Halo 3, and I seen Master Chief's I seen the Forward Unto Dawn drifting towards that planet. Me and Harry talked about this. which is kind of funny too, because we talked about that like a month or two so ago. Was I seen that ship headed towards that planet, and I was like, fuck, I can't wait for Halo 4. And 5 years later, it's fucking time now.
Halo 4!
Halo fucking 4. And it's funny because, granted, we had Halo Wars, we had Halo 3 ODST, we had Halo Reach, we have Halo Anniversary, but it's just something fucking crazy about Halo 4. It's just something different.
I think I mentioned this before. There's a ton of people complaining, but inevitably, everyone's going to get it.
People are complaining because, yeah, Halo has been a lot more abundant nowadays, but, I mean, if you haven't bought Halo since Halo 3, you're going to get Halo 4 because it's just the next step of the fucking thing. And it's going to be a whole new game because we don't have Flood, we don't have Covenant. I mean, we may see return to those in some form. I really hope we're done with the Flood for one, though, because I mean, granted, I didn't care for the Flood that much, and that one level on Halo 3 was the worst level I've ever seen.
Damn it!
The level of Cortana.
The nightmares.
The level of Cortana was the worst level in gaming history. But
I don't want to relive those nightmares personally.
Dude, that level fucking sucks. Do you remember that, Vane?
Nope.
The level you're in the fucking giant flood infested shit.
Nah, don't remember.
Man, you should remember that because that.
Don't remember.
I don't know if you didn't like Halo. I'm surprised you don't remember that because that is a horrible level. I went through and beat Halo 3 on solo legendary, and that level I beat every level just fine. Like I killed my way through the level, but that level in particular, I basically just ran and did not look back. Like if I would ever get I would throw fucking equipment down and just not look back, and then occasionally when I would get I forget what shield it is, but the shield that you can't go through, I would throw that down and I would look back and there would be seriously 10 or 20 Flood just following me. It was horrible, but no, like if there's no Flood in Halo 4, I'm gonna be happy. It's looking like it's gonna be a whole new game, so I'm excited for it. But enough about my Halo fucking jizzing. So what do you think? I'm interested to hear what you think about the Sony press conference, Vane.
I had a lot to say about it, in which I posted up.
All right, so Nintendo's press conference. No. All right. Well, no, because I mean, when we did the 2-hour podcast, surprisingly, we only spent like 13 minutes on Sony, and we spent like half an hour on everyone else because, personally, Sony didn't have anything to unveil on the PS3 side of things, which was kind of the thing.
PS3, we've heard it all. PS Vita, cool.
Yeah, that was primarily the.
There's the Sony press conference.
No, but let's hear what Vane has to say since you're like.
Oh no! If you guys don't want to deal with it, fine. Fuck y'all.
No,
Okay, the Nintendo, let's go.
No. So like that was no. I'm just telling you because you didn't listen. Was primarily like we didn't spend that much time because I mean, what do you think of the PlayStation 3 side of things? We didn't see anything new.
No, I mean, I'll admit, there really wasn't anything too new about it. We saw stuff that we had expect to see to begin with. Even I admitted that Sony's presentation this E3 was extremely lackluster.
Everyone's was. Which was surprising because going into this E3, I thought this would be the biggest E3 of all time. Because there was so much just set up for this, but no.
That's the thing, is that it seems like a lot of the companies just really dropped the ball in presenting what the gamers actually wanted to see.
I want your reaction. Hold up. I want this before I forget about it. Well, I'm not gonna forget, but whatever. This is more important. What do you think of them showing Infamous 2?
What the fuck were they thinking? Hey, check out this awesome game that comes out tomorrow.
I bet you all didn't know that Infamous 2 is coming out. Brand new announcement.
Yeah, I mean, and where was Twisted Metal and Last Guardian?
That's what I was going to say till you cut me off, you bastard.
Yeah, no, like, that's what I was going to segue into that, because you show us Infamous 2, but you don't show us Twisted Metal, which we've seen last year, and you don't show us Last Guardian, which you delayed, so, I mean, it's totally viable for you to show a 2012 game.
Yeah. Not to mention, let's face it, when you think Sony, one of the big series you think of, at least for back in the day, is Twisted Metal. How can you, especially where there's still so much to really discuss about what's going on with the changes in the series, that how can you not represent it? And not only that, but I think what really had me just kind of like laughing a bit is the gimmick of, that was pretty much Sony's E3 this year, was gimmick central. And I know you could summarize that for a lot of them, but honestly, that's all Sony was trying to shove down your throats.
Why? Okay, like, I mean, I understand again. Like, I don't want to be redundant here, but we're getting more PlayStation Move games, but I mean, is anyone interested in the Move? Like, genuinely?
Fuck no.
I know there are some people who are really hyped up on their Kinect because, granted, like, there's some games for them, but the PlayStation Move.
That's original.
Yeah, PlayStation Move just kind of fell off the face of the planet until now.
PlayStation Move, they took a look at a dildo and said, hey, let's make that into a motion controller.
Well, to be fair, though, I mean, this is the first time in a while Sony's actually, like, supported a product.
Well, that's very...
Oh, no, they're not supporting it.
That's no. Very, very loose because they didn't support it, like, for... There have been no... I mean, where the fuck was Sorcery?
Oh, yeah, I've been wondering, where the fuck is Sorcery?
No,
that's the game that actually looked
that was the one game that anyone... that is like, any core PlayStation person was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I guess I might get that for that.
Here, excuse my typing, but I gotta see what's going on with that game.
Alright.
No, there's nothing,
They
dude.
showed off some games there for the Move, like and actually not even that. They showed off one game for the Move. And it was
Medieval Moves was stupid.
And then they showed off.
Excuse me, they have a date for Sorcery, December 31st, 2011.
So that means it's not coming out this year. That's placeholder.
Wow, that's balls.
So I mean, Sony set themselves up to have like a good 2011 year, but I mean, we're not looking good for 2012 now, and they didn't show off the right games. But I mean, say what you want about the PlayStation 3 side. I mean, a lot of people thought it was lackluster, but the Vita side was fucking phenomenal. Oh man, it's wait. Let me just clear the air here. So the fucking PlayStation guy at my website just said, it's a Vita, where everyone else has been excited for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy.
I don't get how.
You're not alone here.
I have never been excited for a PlayStation product. I was a fanboy last generation, so I didn't care about. I never cared about PlayStation 2. I didn't care about PlayStation 3 because I had an Xbox and Wii. I got my PSP for free, but this is the one time I'm looking to buy a PlayStation product. And what's your deal with it?
Yeah, I gotta play bad cop on this one. So first of all, the thing looks fucking retarded.
Okay. So they need to change the color or something because it looks too much like a PSP.
Well, not so much that. It's just, why the need for touchscreens on both sides?
Okay, you know what though? That actually I like.
No, that's fucking stupid. That's just trying to
put my hands on back screen.
No, well,
Nation Racers.
No. But I mean, like, it's justified because I mean, you can put a lot more integration in there without just bombarding the thing with buttons. If you want to shoot, you got your shoulder buttons on the touchpad in the back. Like, you can map buttons to it. There's a lot of potential with all this touchscreen stuff.
But the thing is, why would you map buttons if you have the physical buttons?
Oh no, because I mean, it doesn't have enough buttons to be it's trying to be a console on the handheld, but it doesn't have enough buttons to do that.
But the thing is the thing already
shouldn't be trying to do that though. That's what my opinion is.
Exactly. It's bad enough the thing already looks like you.
No, but I mean, if you're gonna put Uncharted on there, I don't want you I want it to be as free as possible and not have to like shove like, all right, hold right bumper and push this button to do this. I'd rather just have a single button dedicated to that.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play on the console.
Or here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use these stupid-ass touch controls that makes it so I'm not even playing the game at all.
No, well, I mean that, and then like Mod Nation Racers actually look pretty cool with how you can customize
the Mod Nation Racers thing, I will say that.
Remember, this is all pretty much launch stuff. I mean, yeah, you're not going to get the same with the DS. People thought, why do we need a touchscreen on that? But I mean, there's a lot of what?
Again with the launch thing, really on paper, the PSP was much better than the DS, but Sony really never supported the PSP all that much.
No, but but here's the deal. Here's the deal, guys. So here's the difference that changes everything, is that the DS was cheaper than the PSP. This is a fucking it's an even playing ground now. The 3DS is.
What if I want to get the 3G? What if I want to get the 3G version because I don't have Wi-Fi in my house?
Why the fuck would you want to deal with AT&T?
Yeah. If you're stupid.
Some people who do, Vane,
if you're stupid enough to want to pay a monthly fee instead of just getting Wi-Fi in your home, then I don't know. I personally don't know anyone that's actually looking to buy the 3G version. I'm getting the Wi-Fi version.
No, seriously, was I the only one that laughed my ass off when there was just a collective groan in the audience when they mentioned AT&T?
We were talking me, Guru, and his friend and Gore. We all watched it together, so we talked over that part, so we didn't hear it. But I watched it afterwards, and people just kind of laughed. Like,
here's the thing. I was saying, they're gonna say Verizon, AT&T. What?
Yeah, that's like, I don't know. Again, I don't care for the 3G part. You can get the Wi-Fi part, which the Wi-Fi. I mean, you say that argument like if you want 3G version because you don't have Wi-Fi, but the 3DS only supports Wi-Fi also, so whatever.
The thing also with the 3DS is, to me, it has a much better lineup of games right now than the Vita does.
Here's the thing, though, is that the 3DS also had a head start on that, and not to mention that it's getting its lineup at the time of the Vita. There's not that many games right now for it, and that's inexcusable for Nintendo. The 3DS looks cool. I'm gonna get down the line, but the battery life and the fact that they had a shitty lineup right now.
You know, I've preached to you about the battery life enough. I'm not gonna go more into it.
So basically, well, I'll just make it quick. I mean, we complained about the battery life, me and a few other friends to Jeff here. But I mean, if the Vita has a bad battery life too, I might skip out on it. That's the only thing keeping me wary. Is I want to know the battery life, and if it has good battery life, I'm all on board for it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. This thing has fucking power to it. It has everything on it, which I'm told, like, you don't like the touchscreens. I love my iPhone, so I'm like accustomed
to...
No,
I don't mind touchscreens. I don't see the point of having two of the motherfuckers.
Because also, do you have an iPhone, Vane?
I used to have one.
How many games did you play on there that had a virtual a virtual pad on there?
I stayed as far away from them as possible.
Okay, so here's the benefit of that, is that when you have an iPhone and you play on that and you have a virtual pad like for Mega Man or for any side-scroller game, your thumb takes up a lot of screen retail, like not retail, what the fuck is the word? I don't fucking know. I'm trying to think, but whatever. So it takes up a lot of room on the screen. Yeah, real estate, there you go. So it takes up a lot of that, and the fact that it has a back touchscreen, it means that you get to control the game without obstructing your screen, which...
But here's the thing, it has buttons.
No, but again, again, remember, does it have shoulder buttons?
Yes. It has an L and R.
No, it has triggers.
How is that any different?
Because you have an L2 and an R2. Like, again, like there's differences. I want this to be because the way transferring, if you guys missed the Konami thing, was you're supposed to be able to play games like Peace Walker on your handheld, and then go home, and when you go home, you continue your game there. And that's what I'm expecting.
They were showing that off with a different game there during the PS.
Yeah, and that's what I'm expecting with my Vita. I want this to be the console because I have my iPhone. I have my iPhone to play short little games like Peggle, but I want my Vita to be a game. I want it to be my console away from home. If I'm going on a flight, if I'm on a road trip, I want to be able to play these huge games on the handheld. And the thing is that if it does not play as well on the handheld as it does on the PS3, it's already losing. And it does not have enough buttons. You can't just put as many buttons as it has on there, because I don't think it's going to have I don't think it's going to have an L3 or R3 either. But the thing is that you can map a tap on the back as being that.
I can tell you right now, you're expecting way too much.
No, that's the thing, is that the Vita...
You are expecting way too much from this.
No.
You're going to be disappointed.
He's like, I have a dream.
No, because...
One day...
No, because... No.
Promises. Because, Killzone was released in 2005 and moved through everyone's mind.
Okay, so here's the deal with that, is that transferring wasn't announced by Sony. It's a Konami thing, and if I want to play Peace Walker, I can tell you now, Peace Walker is going to play so much better on the PS3, and you know why? Primarily because it was missing a thumbstick. And the thing is that, I mean, Sam can back me up on this one, is that, do you know the reason why a lot of developers dropped off on Nintendo in the GameCube days?
Why?
Because
they only had one thumbstick.
No, because of the lack of a second bumper. Is that you need every button that you need on there. Otherwise, the developer's going to have to go out of their way to map it a different way. And the thing about the Vita is that it has everything on it. It has it has analog sticks too, which not even the 3DS can have. It has all these things, and it's giving me what I want, but it's still going to be missing a few buttons. So if you could manage that to be a quick tap on the front or back screen, or you could just tap it on this side to do this and tap it on this side to do that, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, but
I feel like that's going to feel very awkward.
No, because because you can.
It's going to be a very awkward feeling.
I don't get.
It's not going to feel as good as playing it on a console. Like, you're expecting.
No.
Consoles, you're going to be disappointed like that.
No, because you can say what you want. First, we have no judgment on how it feels.
Yeah, I know, but.
So let's get out of the way. We can't judge how it feels. Second of all, the fact is that it has the buttons. It doesn't matter how comfortable it is. It has the button on there.
It does matter how comfortable it is.
I can put the right
because
at the bottom of the 360 controller, but according to your argument, it has the button, so it's all right, no matter how uncomfortable.
Because say what you want, the PlayStation nub does not, the PSP nub does not feel good at all. But the fact that it has a nub is great.
No, but all right, let me put it like this. So the PSP there. Those of us, like myself, who have big fucking bear paws for hands, you know how uncomfortable it is playing a PSP for more than maybe 20
No, well,
minutes?
I know how it is, but I mean, like, what...
But that's my point. If you're going to sit there and make such an awkward fucking design, like having the dual touchscreens, one on the front, one on the back, you're just forcing us to find more awkward ways to hold the goddamn thing.
No, but do you know how it's... Hold up, look. You know what? Actually, hold on. We're going to take a break right now. Alright, we're back. So, I told these guys to check out a PSP, and so far I have no reason to see why Vane would complain, because we have apparently larger hands than Jeff.
And I actually have the biggest man paws out of everyone in this group, and that's why my point still stands. Because it is awkward for me to hold a PSP as it is. With the PlayStation Vita, I'm gonna always be paranoid that I'm hitting the fucking touch screen because I'm not gonna want to actually have my fingers.
Well, no, it's not gonna you do know that there's like grips on the back too, right?
Yeah, I never use those damn things.
No, not on the PSP, on the Vita.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like anytime
we can't judge shit like that right now though.
Yeah, I admit, it'll be easier to talk about it when we actually have one sitting.
But I mean, I'm gonna tell you now, from people I've heard that even have big hands, they all like how it feels. But pretty much as we can all stand, playing a handheld, even playing the DS, if you play a handheld for a super, super long period of time, you're gonna get messed up hands.
I would disagree with that. I've never had issues playing the Game Boys for extended periods of time.
The SP was.
In my opinion, the most comfortable of any of the Game Boys is the original Game Boy Advance, to my honest opinion.
Yeah. Yes. But I mean, still, but I don't know. I can't really think back there because we can't even see the screen if you go back to that shit now. But no, if you play a DS, if you play a PSP right now, play that long and you're gonna get you're gonna get a bad hand at it. Personally, I think we're gonna be fine on it. I'm looking forward to it. I like the back touchpad. It's a cool little thing to have. I can guarantee you now that a lot of games aren't going to be using it as much. But, whatever. I'm looking forward to it. It's a good price. There you go. That's probably going to be the first handheld I buy. Because my DSi and my PSP came in 2009. So, that was a while after they both came out. But I'm looking forward to buying this pretty much around launch if the battery life's good. Alright.
I'll be waiting a while.
Then I guess I'm going to be taking out the PSP handheld side of things on here.
I never, honestly, I'm one of those people that I never buy a console or handheld when it first comes out. I always wait at least a year so that way I can actually see or at least get a feel for what the library is going to be like for it.
How about the Wii at launch? So I don't care.
About the 3DS at launch, so I don't care.
Okay, wait, I take that back. I did get the PSP at launch because I went to the midnight release for that.
Man! Wow.
Yeah.
I thought I was bad.
Anyway, let's move on to Nintendo, though, since you brought up 3DS. So the name's shitty.
The controller's fucking retarded looking.
Okay, so, I mean, what I can say now is that first impressions of the controller, that controller looks like it's going to be a hassle to hold, right?
Oh yeah, that thing just looks like they're like, you know what? Let's take an iPad and put buttons on the side of it.
Now here's the funny thing about that is that if you play, or if you...
Funny thing is that they actually did that.
No, the funny thing is that if you talk to any iPad person who, like, legitimately plays games on the iPad or iPhone, the first complaint is like, man, I wish this had buttons. Or like an analog stick or something, because the virtual pad is not good. But apparently it feels good. It's super light and it doesn't feel bad like at all. That's like pretty much I completely thought the otherwise, which is funny. But you know, it's I don't know. I'm interested. I'm sure it's gonna get some redesign. But my only complaint, I have two complaints about this, is that there should not be circle pads. They should be analog sticks, and the right analog stick should be below the buttons, because I can't handle the fucking PlayStation shit of the analog sticks being horizontal to each other. They need to be perpendicular.
Why do you hate with shit being symmetrical? What is wrong with you?
I honestly, like, even when I was a kid, I didn't like PlayStation stuff because I didn't really care for it, but man, the controllers just pissed me off because I just hated the controllers. Those controllers give me the worst hand cramp. Like, they're so fucking uncomfortable. They're the worst thing in the world. But I love my 360 because I just like controllers being asymmetrical.
No, that bothers me so fucking much.
No, I'm fine with it. I love the analog sticks.
Piece now, so
There's certain games like with Katamari that the thumbstick should be horizontal, but most games, like especially shooters, they should not be.
No, they should be symmetrical at all times.
No.
It feels retarded otherwise.
No. I'll tell you that now. No.
Yes.
Shooters are pretty much better on 360 because the controllers are so much better.
No, not at all.
Yeah, no. You are alone on that lonely island of yours if you think that PlayStation 3 has a better controller for shooters.
Yo, guys, I really have to pee, so I'll see you guys later.
You have to go to the bathroom?
No, I have to go, drop my cat off at the bed. I completely forgot to do that.
What a dick. Alright.
Yeah, I'll see you.
See you later.
Alright, so later group, let's get right back to this conversation. The only thing that makes the 360 controller slightly better in design is the fact that the L2 and R2 are actually shaped like triggers. That's about it.
No. Sorry.
Yeah.
The 360 controller is worlds better than the PS3 controller.
No.
We can take this to Twitter, we can take it to Facebook, you can say what you want, I guarantee you that more people will side on the 360 side.
Oh, I'm sure more people will. Doesn't change the fact that it's not true.
It is true.
No.
I'm telling you that now. It is true.
No.
Anyone who listens to this, please message me on Twitter, tell me what you think so I can show Devane that he is wrong on this one. Sorry, the PS3 controller is not great.
I didn't say it's the most fantastic
No,
design.
the 360 controller is pretty unanimous. It is the most comfortable controller out there.
No, it is fucking awkward as hell.
No, sorry, dude.
Yes.
Garen, you were wrong on this one. Talk.
In his opinion, be wrong, good sir.
Dude, I can tell you now, if you ask anyone, what's your most comfortable controller of all time, people will say 360 controller.
Okay, let me go ask my friends who are all PlayStation gamers what they think the most comfortable controller.
Well, yeah, the problem is they're PlayStation gamers, so of course they don't know anything.
Oh, I see how it is.
No, but seriously, I can tell you now, a lot of people will side on my side.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people will. It doesn't change the
Yeah,
fact
because
that
the
it's not
PlayStation,
right.
no, the 360 controller is wonderful, dude.
No, it's terrible.
It's wonderful.
I'm back.
It's just symmetrical,
What the fuck?
and then maybe...
You're back?
Wait, I thought you had to take your cat to the hospital.
No, I just remembered that I just had to put her in her cage, and that's it.
What?
I forgot.
Alright, hey, Guru, is the 360 controller comfortable or no?
Yes.
It's comfortable?
Yes.
More comfortable than the PlayStation 3 controller.
Yes.
Fuck you both.
Damn.
Man, how is the PlayStation controller comfortable?
It's symmetrical. It feels right.
Sorry,
Guess
both.
what? The analog stick's in a good position on the 360. I feel like my thumb is extending.
Yeah, it's so much more comfortable because you're always using that analog stick. You're always using it, and it's good to have
Yes, that's why they should be symmetrical.
No, because your thumb is more cramped when it's turned to the side like that.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Vane, you're also talking to somebody who has a pretty small hand.
No, it's so much better because you're always using that thumbstick, and it's your thumb's all stretched out. It has room to breathe, and you're always moving it around. It's so much better.
No, it feels.
Sorry, you're not gonna win this argument. So we'll take this as. So anyone listening, please, if there was ever a better time to write in or message us individually, do whatever. Now's a better time. What do you feel about the 360 and PS3 controller? Who wins? Who loses? Who does any of that? We'll move on. So
why would you do a contest like this when we all know the 360 controller will win?
It is gonna win. Like I'm just telling you that now.
Doesn't change the fact that it's hard now.
No. But anyway, so Wii U controller. Have you guys seen any trailers for how the Wii U controller can be used?
Yeah, I have. Skyward Sword, one thing I've seen is that, well, you have a bunch of gimmicky shit on there, but one thing that I've seen is that, say you're a child and your dad wants to, watch some football. Well, you don't have to quit playing your game. You can transfer the whole game onto the controller, and you can just play it on there.
Which, you know what? If that's gonna lead to a lot of kids saying, if I was a kid back and this game came out, I would just spend so many nights under the covers playing my games now. Does that that's just what I realized. I spend so many nights playing my Game Boy under covers, but man, kids have it nice these days. Fuck that. There was a cool Ghost Recon trailer though. Well, not the fucking actors in it were horrible, but it showed the Wii U tablet being used as like a really almost MLG style thing where people would would draw like ways they would play the game. Like, yo, you go this way, you go that way. I'm gonna follow with what do you call the fucking mini helicopter thing? The UAV? Yeah. They would follow with the UAV on the Wii U pad while they were playing the game on the screen. Like, there were a lot of cool ways that you can use that, and that showed it to me. And I don't know. As long as they make that control, if they put analog sticks on that thing, I will feel a lot better about it. But I don't know. I'm actually excited to get my hands on it. Sadly, there were no real games that were played at E3. They were all tech demos, which was pretty stupid. But I don't know. Do you guys have any thoughts on it?
It's a stupid name. Honestly, I think the Wii U has potential. I mean, all joking aside about how stupid the name is and how fucked up the controller is, it has a lot of potential going for it if they can actually implement what they're trying to do properly.
And you know what?
There's a lot to be had with this.
Pikmin was announced for it too.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. I guess.
Which, you know what? Pikmin on the tablet, it's gonna be pretty badass. That's actually a pretty good game.
4 was announced?
Yeah. No, Pikmin 3.
When did 3 come out?
No, Pikmin 3. No, they were going to make... Pikmin 3 was actually supposed to come out this year on the Wii, but they pushed it back for the Wii U. Which, you know what? That's actually pretty cool, because if anything, this is the better game to show off the controls. But yeah, the name is pretty shitty, and I'm sure that's why their stocks fell 10%, because what I personally feel, because I'm a gamer first, that's pretty much what we can all say. We're gamer first, journalist second.
Yeah.
And personally, I enjoyed what I got out of the Wii. I don't want another one though. And going in when they say Wii U, it makes me think, oh, are they going for the same technique that they did on the Wii? If they named it anything else, I would have been fine with it, but the fact they named it Wii makes me think, oh, are we going to get a redux of what we had before? I don't know. It's sketchy. What do you guys think? That's my thought. It just makes me think, oh, are we going to get Wii stuff again? I want it as far away as from the Wii name as possible, because I want to progress. I don't want this anymore.
I honestly don't have an opinion on it.
That's what I was thinking.
I already thought Wii was a stupid name.
It's a stupid name, but I mean, it makes me think of Nintendo's. Personally, I'm thinking more in depth with the name. Is that, are we going to get the same experiences on the Wii? Because I don't want that. I want all new stuff. I want all new I want all new. This just if Nintendo's gonna step it up, I want it all new. But no, 3DS side. Since you're the one with 3DS, you told us before you're basically all interested in what we got to hear.
Yeah, Kid Icarus, Luigi's Mansion 2, Mario Kart, Star Fox 64 3D, and Super Mario 3D.
Which
I can't wait for all of those.
I said
and
this,
also Ocarina of Time 3D.
I said this on the 2-hour podcast, but man, it's nice that Kid Icarus is coming out because now we have relevance in our name. So good. All right. So I guess I don't know. There's nothing really to say. The 3D. I mean, we're getting is it 4 Swords? Yeah, we're getting 4 Swords on the DSi. It's cool. I don't know. We're excited for it. Oh, and by the way, that's confirmed for 3DS also. So
Nice.
you'll be getting that too. And what else was I gonna say? Oh, Smash Bros. If you were following my Twitter, I said this before. I mean, again, I try not to be redundant, but in case you didn't, I can understand if you didn't want us to do a 2.5-hour podcast. But if you're watching my Twitter, when they said Wii U, basically my boner went down, and I was like, oh god, fuck. And I was not really feeling it. And then all of a sudden, I just said, man, just fucking show me Smash Bros. And I'll be happy again. And literally 10 or 15 seconds later, they said Smash Bros. On 3DS and Wii U. And I was like, And it was the coolest moment of my E3 history of all time. Because I said, hey, show me something, and they showed me something. It's cool. Alright, so let's go through Ubisoft and EA really quickly.
Didn't watch either of them. Don't care about either of them.
What about you, Vane?
Didn't watch either of them either.
Alright, so I'll just say there's some cool games. Battlefield 3 was shown more. Mass Effect 3 was shown more. Need for Speed The Run looks ridiculous. Not in a good way. Because you're actually running in that game.
Well, what?
Okay, cool. So you haven't heard about this? This is
keep up on that.
This is my joke. This is my joke of E3. So, when you think of Need for Speed, what do you think of?
Racing.
With cars, right?
Generally, I'd hope so.
So here's the thing that was shown in the trailer. They show a guy, you know, it's like a Hot Pursuit where they're getting away from cops, you know, they're doing the bad stuff with the cars, and a car comes and smacks them on the side, and the driver just goes flying out of the car, and he gets up and he starts running. And no, you're not running. You as a player are not controlling the running. You are controlling the quick time events that happened.
Wait. I give up.
So
this generation, I give up.
So you're running, and your player will climb up on top of buildings. And you're not controlling any of this, by the way. This is all a giant cutscene. You go on top of buildings.
Run.
Yeah, you go on top of buildings, and then when you go up on a ledge and you need to jump to the next building, it'll show triangle. You gotta push triangle and you jump. And then you go to another side of a building, triangle, push that. Then you gotta climb down, triangle, do that. And then your player climbs back into a car, and it's like, oh cool, you're racing again, alright. So that was stupid, whatever. So we're racing. And then the cops chasing you, and the cops, for whatever reason, because this is obviously good, they shoot a tanker in front of you. And your car gets flipped, and your driver wakes back up, and he needs to climb out because he looks back and he sees a train about to hit him, and then he looks at the window nearby him, and then it just starts saying put mash triangle. So you mash triangle to hit the window and you climb out.
I'm sorry, guys. I need a moment after that. Right now.
Like
Heavy Rain The Run. There we go. With a bit of driving.
No, but like. Need for Speed with just like I don't know. That's
You might as well just drop the Need for Speed title.
Pretty much. But moving on from there, the Brothers in Arms game kind of looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm excited for that. Anything else? Whatever. Everything else is pretty cool. But no, I mean, what do we think of E3?
Decent.
Could have been better. I think Vane left.
I think Vane's crying.
Yeah, I know. He legitimately left. Wow.
Wow.
All right.
He really needed a moment. Guys, I think a game just brought Vane to tears.
All right. Thank you, EA. I
feel sad myself now.
If he's seriously not coming back, all right. So you can follow us all on Twitter.
He's at Vane Zyler.
At Vane Zyler. I'm at Adrian XHD.
I'm at Deep Resurrect. We're not going to get into my name this time.
Anyway. We'll do the ending. So the ending song, I made Jeff tell me to stop at a number, and he stopped at the Anamanaguchi Scott Pilgrim versus the World song, The Dark One. So
wait, I leave and come back to Scott Pilgrim. What the hell did I miss?
We're closing up the podcast.
You're alive!
We're closing up the podcast. You have any last words?
Fuck whoever thought that was a good idea.
All right.
Watch more Marble Hornets, because you can never get enough of that in your life.
Watch Marble Hornets if you're not a paranoid little fuck like Jeff is. We're alive. Go get into that before the season finale, because the season finale, you know what? It might be streamed, so get ready for that. And what else do we have to plug?
Our Twitters, if you guys haven't done that already.
You already did that while you were sulking in your sadness.
I needed a moment to recover from that. I'm sorry. But just the amount of sheer stupidity that it just infects game developers these days seriously fathoms me.
Okay, well,
this podcast was sponsored by Vane Sorrow.
Go change your Twitter name to that, please.
Oh.
But spell sorrow with a Z instead of an S.
Sorrow.
Sorrow?
So go check out the 3RG podcast if you want my extended thoughts. If you can't get enough of my thoughts on E3 and want me to be even more redundant, go check out the 3RG podcast with Sarah and Steven, the two fellows on at the end of our podcasts. The last one, good people. Well, we might be teaming up with them a little bit more. I'm actually excited because I'm interested in what they got to do. If you're interested in the website, go there. More plugs. palutenasarmy@gmail.com. More plugs.
My hand is a dolphin.
All right. See you guys later.